So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owners. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Lookman! Big header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chips it through. Now it's Embolo. Embolo! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Lookman is flagged offside.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Strong running down that left flank. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, that has not gone well. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Sarr. Embolo. Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Harit. El Mali receives it in a good position here. El Mali, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! Cleared without complication. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the counter is on. Gruev. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Embolo. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Sarr. Harit. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. He's having a go! Milan have their second corner now. No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Now he's got space here. Floated through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's going to go a long way.
This is the time you need that pace.
And Mbolo picks it up out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Harit. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
O'Malley attempts a clearance. He's in a great position here. Swings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Oakland Roots clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Not the most accurate pass. Openda. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. It's a searching pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Mbolo. Araujo cuts it out.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the finish! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Substituição em campo.
So,
Camisa
time for
10,
changes on both sides, actually.
para a entrada do jogador, camisa 15. Substituição, público presente na partida de hoje.
No, that was never going to make it.
44.070
Nicely
espectadores.
shaped ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. El Neni. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Vardy. Oh, that's clever. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Lookman. Just about up to 75 minutes. Musa could move up a gear here. And he's had a hit. Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Camisa 30. Substituição em andamento.
Gruev.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And now the breakaway. Lookman has it out wide and in space. Now has he got the beating? Lookman! Cleared without hesitation, and one more try! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Knocks it into space. And that has found him in acres of space.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Indicados 4
Silerson
minutos de
sends that a
acréscimo.
long way. And here's Keita. Vardy. Vardy ploughing through the middle. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that will be the final act. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.